Hi guys, my name is Amber and welcome back to my channel. I had... one second. A bit of a weird thing yesterday, as you may or may not have noticed. I didn't upload. And that's because I had this weird moment of insecurity and I thought I could get ready and talk about it at the same time and then just upload this for a very good reason. I'll tell you in a second. I'm going to be looking down to here because there's a mirror there, but obviously I'm telling a shot. So let's go. I'm gonna start with primer, which I don't usually do, but still, some days I want to. What actually happened? So Friday I went to like the cinema with my boyfriend, and then afterwards I said, yeah, I think I should go and say hi to a friend of ours, DJ, who was turning tables in the Overpoort, which is a party place in Ghent. Now I'm using concealer. Which meant we obviously went out, kind of, not really, but still. And one of the things that happened is that we, like, not the friends I am talking about, but someone else actually told me, like, oh, you're still alive, you never go out, you never go outside, blah blah blah. It kind of got to me, specifically because another friend had a party the next day, a birthday party, and I kind of jokingly said, oh, the only reason you've invited me is because you want Jacob to come, my boyfriend. And turns out he kind of blatantly said, like, in my face, yeah, that's the only reason you're invited. And it really got to me. I was like, wow, okay. In the moment I was just kind of angry because, like, even if that's true, don't say it. It's not a nice thing to say. Foundation. And yeah, I didn't really, like, it didn't register really. And then the next day my boyfriend had this driving lesson kind of in Brussels, so he had to get up real early. I forgot to mention I really got sick after that, so it did register, but I guess I kind of just got stressed and stuff and I had to go home and my boyfriend had to stay with me. I just felt really bad. But yeah, the next day he was at this driving lesson. And I was alone in the morning and I, did a bit of studying. I cleaned up around the house, nothing too bad. And then in the afternoon, his driving thing kind of went on. And I didn't expect it to, so I got kind of annoyed that I didn't see him as early as I was expecting. And then it turned out that he came here and we had like 2 hours of talking and me crying so much because I got like insecure about being different than my peers and not liking parties and going out and stuff. And that I didn't feel like I had a thing in the same way that a lot of people have a thing, which means like Jacob, for example, has his DJ stuff. I have friends who are like really good at one thing and I don't feel like I have that yet, at least. The one thing I'm really good at is studying and like organizing stuff, but it's not something I can do often. It's not like I'm organizing parties every week. So yeah, I was really insecure about that. I felt like I don't fit in, I don't match with anyone. All of my friends only invite me because they want you to come, all that fun stuff. And I didn't add to the whole thing that I was on my period. So it was kind of emotional anyway. And also, specifically, me being on my period means I gained weight. Like, not real weight, water weight. So I was kind of bloated, I didn't feel like I looked good, my pants didn't fit, like my jeans. and I just felt overall really shitty. So I had like a breakdown about how I looked, about how I felt as an adult, I guess, or a young adult. It wasn't a really good time. Let's keep it at that. And then I'm going in with blush right now, which is from Kiko. Let's see. I'm doing it first because then I can go over it with like normal powder, which I'm gonna do right now. Setting powder, so it's less intense. There we go. Yeah, just wasn't a good day. Oh, in the end, my boyfriend did convince me that I'm not like insane, and that I'm normal and that it's fine, that I don't like going out and stuff. But I used to be one of those people that could combine the two. Like, I didn't really go out, but I still had a lot of, not friends, I don't call them friends. My friends right now, there's like 5 people I call friends. But like acquaintances made through going out. So I went to this pub quite often, every Friday. And I knew a lot of people. Not necessarily that I'd call them friends, but just if you run into them, it would always be fun. But right now, I don't have that anymore. It's not like I go out enough to have this like vast network of people. And I used to not care, and then somebody makes a stupid remark, and then suddenly I care a lot, apparently. And I just thought it was worth mentioning how stupid it was, because it actually, on Sunday, it really made me think about, oh, I should make a video. Like, the thing I thought I was doing was this. So, YouTube, photography, that was my thing, you know? And then suddenly I had this feeling like, oh, it doesn't matter me doing YouTube, nobody cares. If I don't upload, nobody will notice. And nobody did notice. That's not a lie, nobody did notice. But I realized, even if you're insecure, you should just do the things you're scared of. In this case, stupidly enough, I was making a video because I had no idea what I wanted to make. I felt like nothing I said would matter. On the other hand, there's a lot of things I want to talk about, like being a child of divorce, the whole thing that happened last week with Julie, who's a girl that got murdered, raped and murdered here in Belgium, and the effect of that on both a lot of girls and a lot of guys. There's so many things like mental health and stuff that I still want to talk about on this channel, but I feel like I can't do them justice because I don't have the skills yet, especially with a camera. And at the same time, I know I'll have to make mediocre videos to learn how to make great videos. So I kind of thought, let's just do my makeup on camera and talk about all these things in my head. And nobody has to care, you know? Nobody has to watch this video and think, oh yeah, that's me. I've never looked at the numbers on my videos, and I'm not gonna start right now. But I know they're not, like, special. I just had this like setback of caring for some reason, whilst I've always prided myself on not caring what other people think. Mascara. And it felt like really me giving up, which is so stupid. There we go. You could have noticed it in my vlogs too. I've not been vlogging at all. I've not thought about vlogging. I forget it because I didn't enjoy it anymore. I didn't feel like my life was interesting enough. Whilst any of my friends can tell you, my brain is always full of thoughts. I've had an article, like a news article written about me when I was 7, and the headline was, "Mom, my head never stops," or something like that. And that's still the case. So I always have something on my mind. I always have something to say, which means like any vlog of mine should be interesting if you know me, because I'll always say something that's interesting. Right, that sounds really big-headed of myself to call myself interesting. I meant to say that I feel like I always talk about deep topics, as we would say, rather than superficial things like clothes or boys or whatever. And yeah, I guess I thought for some reason it wasn't interesting anymore, which is stupid. I'm gonna finish off with lipstick right now. There we go. And then nothing down here. And let's put on these. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, setting spray. Should get a new one. Am I happy? Yeah, I should just comb my hair probably. So yeah, that's kind of what's in my head today. I thought some people might relate. Generally I thought I should just make the damn video, even if it's a day late. It's still important to me that I make it, because I want to prove a point to myself that even if nobody cares about something you make, you still made it, and it's still something to be proud of. So yeah, I know this is a ramble, I know this is weird as fuck, but I'll see you next week with a short vlog, because I haven't been vlogging, but I'm gonna make an effort this week. And yeah, I hope it's still interesting. Bye.